It's you and me, baby, against all odds. We got a good marriage cause we serve a greater God. Good marriage.
All right, Kim.
All right, Brandon.
It's time to get down to the get down. 2018 is coming to a close.
Word.
As you know.
Yeah.
But this is the time where I like to take a moment to pause and reflect. In this segment, we like to call highs and lows of 2018.
I like to believe that it was bigger highs, that's for sure, than lows. You know, and the lows were definitely some strong learning experiences. So that's understandable. So, all right, let's get started.
Let's get to it.
Tell me a high, babe.
Let's see. Of mine. Oh, yeah. So in 2017, I did this spoken word for like my old employer. And we recorded it. We put it on YouTube. And in 2018, I found out that I actually won an award for that thing. So that's a high.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
What about for you? What's a high?
A high for me was starting a nursing blog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Black Nurse Green Life.
Check that out. That's dope.
I don't have much time to post to it, but it's something that came out of, you know, me just wanting to have some sort of outlet of some sort and have a place to just like share some thoughts here and there. And at the same time, I started my Black Nurse Green Life Instagram too.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I've met some cool folks actually through the blog and the Instagram. A lot of great nurses.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. I didn't know it was hidden like that. I knew it was hidden, but I didn't know it was hidden like that. So that's pretty cool.
I mean, like I said, it'd be nice if I can post more. So that's a goal for 2019.
Another high for me is that maybe a high for us is Mom and Grandma visited. Yeah. They were like our first visitors, I think.
Yeah, they were well
among the first.
Yeah, definitely amongst the first, but they were our first came out here solely to spend a week with us kind of visitors, and it was awesome.
It was so great.
I was so exhausted from work. And I just didn't care. I tried to squeeze as much time with them from like morning to night every day. And Mom, Grandma, I apologize for not giving you really much rest on your vacation because I also wanted you to fall in love with California. Yeah. And hopes that you want to come back again soon.
Please come back.
Yeah.
Please come back soon.
But it was the first like real time that I felt like I was like with family. So that was nice. I got accepted into graduate school. That was pretty awesome.
That's cool.
And, you know, even with all the challenges of the year, I still was able to meet that goal. And I really had to listen to my heart to know, like, are you sure you really want to do this? And I'm not a typical listen to your heart person. I'm very much only, you know, head person. But I let them work in unison, and the decision was to still apply. And I only applied to one school because it was the only school I wanted to go to, and that's where I'm going.
That's exciting, man. Also, okay, another high. We celebrated 5 years of marriage. This year.
Yeah.
5 on it. Oh, you see that?
It's my favorite part of red lipstick.
Because it leaves a mark.
Exactly.
It lets you know.
Let them know
that she's been here.
Exactly.
That's right. On my cheekbone.
Last time I did that at church on Sunday, I was rubbing it, but it just made it look like you had. It just looked like you got
like you beat me.
A little boop, a little plunger in there. But it's okay.
Oh man. We visited Cabo.
Oh yeah, it was our first time in
Mexico.
That was
so
for
great. ATV riding.
I think my birthday week.
Yep.
I think. Oh man, yeah, that was fun.
So much fun.
I can't wait to go back.
I wanted to move.
Honestly,
it was so great. I was like, how do we get property here and move in and learn all the Spanish and become a lifetime resident?
Yeah, I'm a fan. That can
we
happen
gotta go
again.
back. Yeah,
soon
for sure. we visited San Diego. Well, it was my first time in San Diego.
Yeah.
For the first
And
time.
it was a time for me to fall back in love with San Diego.
It was so great. We went to the YouTube space, went to the
in
Creators
LA.
for Change event in LA, and
That
we got
was
a chance to
awesome.
hang out with awesome content creators. Got to kick it with the homie Believe and his family Yvette, and I don't know, the kids weren't there.
Anaya was there.
Anaya was there. We saw Anaya, and it was cool, man.
It was nice
cool.
to be able to go and support. Like
Yeah.
we were planning to do like a down the Pacific Coast road trip from the Bay Area to San Diego, but when we heard that Belief in Fatherhood was going to be having his Creators for Change video premiered in LA
Had to
that
pull
same
through.
day, we was like, oh, forget it. We're going to
me
get
pull
there
up.
as
Let
quick
me
as we
pull up real
can,
quick.
straight to LA. And then from there, drive to San Diego. Yeah, but it was awesome. It was a really great.
It was great.
Great experience. Yeah.
Should we do lows now?
Yeah, I guess.
The lows.
So,
I lost my job. I failed a class.
It happens, man.
So I just wanted to get those two.
Just
back
get
to
it.
back real
Yeah,
quick.
just knock them out.
Just get it out of the way.
Knock them
Blah, blah.
out. Blah blah.
Job
Right
lost.
in the-
Lost.
right
Failed a
in the
class. Okay.
How did that
man.
make you feel? Because it was not too far from each other.
Man, it felt like
those
I
two
was
things.
just losing that life. You know, it was like I'm smiling because I get it from my mom. Like when we're delivering bad news, like it's smiles. It's like, yeah, I lost my job today. Broke my toe. I actually did break my toe. That is a low.
You did,
Like,
you broke.
Yeah.
Broke your toe. Today.
Oh my gosh.
The weekend. Oh man.
That was the week of a high for you going to Tanzania.
Yeah, I went
And
back to Tanzania.
It was a high for you and a low broken
And I
toe
didn't
for me.
even get all the way to Tanzania. I was in Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Called you at the airport and you're like,
I got bad news, man. I broke my toe, man.
I think I broke my toe. I was like, I haven't left you for like a day yet.
Not even a day.
Not even
and
a
already
full day yet.
breaking body parts.
And the failing the class, like.
Oh yeah, fell into class. It was just, I don't know, man. I was in a just a low point, you know, where, you know, I think I was grieving like my job loss, you know, which that's normal. Like, but I was going through grieving. You know, I was going through a phase where I didn't feel good enough, and then on top of that, you know, I felt my like one of my field production classes, and I was like, oh my gosh. But a high, just a flip side to that is that I had an opportunity to retake the class, passed it, and
Awesome.
had the grade forgiven. So
Yeah, look at the Lord.
look at him, grace upon grace, getting what I don't deserve. So,
But that was just, I think, the push that you needed, that, like, to know, okay, I can do this, because it was a mistake, and like, and just like not kind of being on top of the requirements that caused the failure. So you were really on it.
yeah,
After
it
after
was
that
a lesson
experience.
that I needed to learn.
Yeah.
What about some lows for you?
I did not. My body did not respond well to working night shift. So I'm a nurse, and I worked night shift for the vast majority of 2018, and my night shift staff, fantastic. They're awesome to work with. And my job itself is great. I love my unit and everything, but like my body never got used to night shift. Never got used to it. And for those who like aren't familiar with like night shift, it just basically is you're flipping your schedule. So I'm working 12-hour shifts, but overnight. So like 7 p.m. to like 7-8 a.m. And at first I was sticking to just the night shift schedule, even on the days off. But then I was never really seeing Brandon, and he, even when he saw me, I was really, really tired and trying to like force it. And it just got really lonely. So I started maybe after the first few 3 or 4 months, I started clumping my work days together. So I worked 3 to 4 shifts in a row, dying in the process. And then use my 3 to 4 days off to flip my schedule back where I'm sleep at night and up during the day. And it was like being a zombie. I felt like a diminished version of myself and just trying to do the best I can. I do feel like I did the best that I could. Like I stayed as healthy as I could. But at the end of the day, I just never could get really good quality sleep. And I was trying I did all the things to help with sleep. And it just didn't matter, man. It didn't matter. And then sometimes I was staying up for like 24 plus hours straight because my body just like
crazy.
Didn't know what to do. Like, and it gets immune to stuff. Like I tried melatonin and that stopped working. I tried like over-the-counter sleep medicine and that stops working. And you try prescription sleep medicine and I didn't like that. Tried that once or twice and I was like, this makes me feel too weird. And got the diffuser, got lavender spray, blackout curtains, eye mask, meditation music, calm app, like
tried to feng shui the bedroom, like all type of stuff. Crazy. Yeah.
But though I appreciate the experience of learning how to do night shift, you know, like I am so thankful to be back on day shift now.
Thank the Lord. I hope you never go back to
that day shift. A day shift position opened up. I hopped on it and had enough seniority.
It was right when I was about to say it was right when you got some seniority.
As soon as I got some seniority, I had to go ahead and abuse my privilege.
Hey, it's not abusing.
It's abusing. I'm
take advantage.
I'm entitled, I guess, to to using my
privilege.
And I was like, oh, let me slide right in here, and I know y'all probably want to go to day shift, but not before I do. Okay.
Sit down.
Yeah. If I have a say, I would try to never work a permanent night shift position ever again. I'm definitely happy to pick up shifts and help out if the need's there, but like my body, everything can get thrown off. They say if you can stick with it for 2 years, then you're a lifer. You're gonna be a night shift person for life. It particularly is helpful for folks who have kids. Mm-hmm. Helps kind of with the shift. You know, they can work at night and then be available to their children during the day. Mm-hmm. At some point, there's taking a nap. At some point, but you just get used to it. Get used to functioning in that lesser capacity, and you maximize it to the best that you can. But that was not for me. My hormones got really screwed up.
It really
I started having I already had pretty bad periods. It took that to or it may not have been the sole cause, but it certainly contributed to them being so much worse. I didn't know when to eat. I gained weight even though I wasn't really eating a whole lot more. It's just the time of days that I was eating was always so different. I just think my body didn't know what to do with it. My whole stomach, system, everything.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It was a lot. I mean, that was a big low.
That was a big low because it was so multifaceted.
Yeah.
The effect that it was having. It just
affected so many parts of our lives.
Man. And I missed you so much, man. Yeah. Even when I come home from work and I'm trying to sleep and you out here living your best life.
In these streets.
Yeah. And, friends. I wanted to be able to spend time with friends, but couldn't. Yeah. Or I would try and just not feel my best self. So I kind of don't even look like I want to be there, even though I'm trying and I do want to be there. And then, people just kind of stopped even asking me to go with them to do stuff. Not because they didn't want me there, but just because they're like, oh no, she got a crazy schedule. So, because that sucks that I'm the only person that people know with a nurse schedule, let alone a night shift nurse schedule.
It made it hard to create new relationships.
Yeah. And people are weird about it. They're just first thing they would ask every time they saw me would be like, are you still working that night shift? I'm like, don't make it worse than it is. Yes, I am.
I don't want to be.
I don't want to, but this is my life and it's paying my bills and I love my job. Can we just get past that and find another way or another thing to talk about? So. Yeah, day shift. I really love the pace of it too. I like being busy, and day shift is busier. So anyway.
Yeah. One thing about working night shift is just it's extremely hard because like it flips your sleep schedule, you know, and especially living in an apartment situation, you know, when you're trying to sleep, everyone is up. You know, either like the world is going on, people are getting ready for work,
the dogs
are barking, kids are playing, you know, and he's just like, I just want quiet so I could sleep. You know, so I'm so happy that you're on day shift now, and
talk about gratitude, man. Like I wake up like
you wake up with a glow now.
Like I'm like
you wake up like Scrooge
the sun
the day after the last ghost got him.
Oh look, my husband.
You say what day is it? Monday. You say? I mean, I just feel like after that, I kind of want to hide.
I know. I think I need to hide. I will. Well, definitely going to Tanzania that was my fourth time traveling to Tanzania for a mission trip with my church in Maryland.
Which is a two-sided thing. Like we also had a chance to hang out with some friends in Maryland.
Yeah, we went a two-part trip and then you hung out in Maryland for a few days while I went to Tanzania.
Yeah, and came
that was our first visit back. Oh yeah,
the big toe.
Yeah, the toe. Yeah.
But up to that point, it was incredible. You know, I got a chance to see a lot of my siblings, a lot of my like really good friends. My best friend lives in Maryland, and it was cool, man. It was really really awesome catching up with people. So.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we miss y'all, man.
Miss Maryland.
We may see y'all again.
And then Mom drove down
sometime
and surprised us out.
Yeah,
because that was my biggest regret. That I was like, dang it, why didn't I
when
set
y'all
this
both
trip
were crying
up differently?
I was like, y'all should stop because I'm gonna start.
But I was like, I missed my mom so much, man. Even though I saw her maybe 4 months before that, but
it was just a surprise.
I hate being this far from her, man. Yeah. I hate being this far from my mother and my grandmother.
I wish Mom and Grandma lived here.
Me too. But and I never been like a homesick person, but I'm like people sick.
Yeah.
I think, you know, where I really wish that Mom and Grandma were close. And it's just because of how hard the year was too. Like it was
really tough,
difficult year and that's when you want your people more. So
another low. Trump is still in office.
Let's not talk about that.
No politics. Okay.
No, I don't know. I don't mind politics, but I don't want to talk about him.
He's still there.
Let's just accept that.
Hopefully
that
we can get. Hopefully we can get a high and like he be impeached.
Let's just acknowledge the low and move on.
All right.
Yeah.
We're still supposed to pray for our leaders. So
I ain't saying not to.
That is a reminder for me.
A high was definitely finished going because it was a 1-year residency program, and it was nice to complete the year. I felt like I was solidly trained, and I was able to work independently, and I for the most part feel pretty confident. It's definitely when things are kind of like there's anything abnormal going on with a patient. You know, I still consult my seasoned nurses, that's for sure. And I appreciate the teamwork. So that's a big high, is getting through that program, loving my unit, loving my team, and just enjoying the process, even when it's hard, which it has been difficult. And then now that I'm on day shift, I'm almost feeling like I'm relearning, you know, the heavy things again, like, you know, the busyness and the just crazier environment of day shift. But I wouldn't trade it. I love it. I love the energy of the staff there too. So it's nice.
You know what I love, and it's a high for me, your energy. The energy you have when you get off of work.
I feel so much better.
You're tired, but it's a different tired. It's normal tired. It's like, oh yeah, you should be tired.
It's
I mean,
not like death.
not like You should be asleep right now, tired. But it's like, oh yeah, it's cool. Like you want to take a nap? You got time? And then, and to see you were able to interact with like our new friends here, and they're getting the best of you now.
Yeah.
And it's like, you were already awesome. Everyone was like, oh, your wife's so awesome. I was like, just wait. Just wait. It gets better. So,
when she's not chronically
when she's not exhausted
deprived.
and delirious.
Like everything. Oh, yeah. Because even going to church was hard. Church service is at 10, and that's like, felt like 10 p.m. And, but I would come and people would be so sweet. But I'm like in sunglasses looking like a complete
just a
diva. But I made it. Yeah. Usually.
Never would
if I didn't have to work that Saturday night, the Sunday morning, and Sunday night, I would go to church.
Oh man!
Any other lows for you? Don't have to be like on the list. Just anything. I think we.
A low that's pretty immediate is my drink.
I know. Oh, I still got.
You still got a lot. Okay, well, let's keep this party going then. All right, so another low for me, or high.
Or high.
I don't know. I feel like a high for me is that like I feel like I'm getting into a good rhythm of things. I feel like with creating Good Marriage, Great God, the videos and also the podcast, and like I feel like we're starting to pick up some steam and like getting into a rhythm of like creating the content. Yeah. I just feels good, man. Yeah.
I'll say 2018 low, and then we should definitely end on a high. Cause
I don't want who ends on a low. Yeah. Really.
It's us like really wanting to get pregnant and not getting pregnant.
Yeah.
And I don't say really want, because I guess that's relative, but hoping.
Yeah. I mean, we want to.
Hoping
we
want
for
it.
And we hope for it.
But it not happening. And
that's pretty tough.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
We're doing, the best that we can.
Yeah.
And taking it in stride, not getting all stressed out about it. The only times I actually even feel like it's a low is when I have crazy cycles that confuse me. So the whole night shift thing threw off my cycle some. So every month it was something different. Even when it was on like kind of at the same time every month, symptoms are different every month.
Yeah. And
then now with me flipping from night shift to day shift, it's back to doing that again. So every month's a surprise. Yeah. Every month's a surprise. And
full
so
possibility.
Yeah. But so every time it's like, a few days late, maybe something's happening. I don't know. And then that starts to like bring some like, oh, well.
Every time it brings a little bit of hope. And I don't want to, but I did go to counseling this week, which it was right on time because I was having a late period that was playing with my emotions and was starting to feel the frustration that comes with attempting, like wanting something and it not happening yet. Before my only frustration was just having awful periods, like really. But the whole trying to get pregnant at some point process wasn't frustrating until this month. And my counselor was really helpful. It was a good, I didn't really feel like talking much. Yeah. Because I don't really talk much because that's how I am with anything that's difficult. Yeah, I might start counseling back up, like, because, I have like feelings about it too that I don't feel like I've really explored.
Yeah.
So,
it's the start of me. I've never even, I've barely even brought it up in past sessions before. And I haven't seen her in at least a couple months. Anyway, kind of just
new revelations.
So it was like, I just let her know, this is probably something I should probably start talking about because I feel myself starting to feel the weight of, frustration or, man, I'm getting tired of this. Like, if it's not going to happen, just let me know right now. It's not going to happen, And she really helped empower me with like knowing that it's okay to hope for something, but not own the end result.
Yeah.
And that's
Great
difficult for
advice.
me. That's difficult because I usually just don't hope for what I know, for things that I don't think are, virtually certain. Because that's how I protect myself. I protect myself from getting hurt by like not getting my hopes up.
Yeah.
So even when we're like, even if we ever mention the potential of getting pregnant to people, we just be like, well, we're not trying, like, and that's
because we also don't want to get other people's hopes
we don't
up.
want to get, absolutely. So. And, but now she like encouraged me to put it out there in the universe and let like God know, like, God, if I haven't said it before, I actually do want this.
Yeah.
And just to put that clarity out there.
Mm-hmm.
But then make sure to also say, but it's ultimately in your hands.
Yeah.
And I just ask that you provide us with insight on if there's anything that we should or should not do to make that happen. Because I still am in a place where I don't want to do a whole lot of intervention.
Yeah.
So even though that is a low on the surface, I actually kind of think it's also a high because I've learned a lot about myself in the process.
Sometimes your lows are your highs and your highs are your lows.
Oh yeah, I'm like it's just I've learned more about listening to myself. My hormones being all screwed up with night shift definitely showed me some sides of myself that I didn't really know about.
Couldn't even do it with a straight face. It was crazy.
I just learning myself. And I didn't even know myself even had parts that still needed to be learned. So here we are.
Layers.
Just learning new things.
Life layers.
This is, this kind of thing that we're working on, this like expanding our family. The potential is expanding our family one day is just one more thing that is opening my eyes to like what we want, what we don't want, what we're okay with, what we're, want to really be intentional with so we'll see what 2019 is about, and see I believe that all of the journey of the highs and lows is to really to prepare you for new journeys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's kind of how I see it. It's all preparation. You don't know for what, but it's preparation.
But that's okay because at this point we've been through our individual lives as well as our marriage. We've seen it in action, us go through tribulations. It's such a heavy word.
I love
challenges,
the tribulations, frustrations,
and then see with our own eyes how that prepared us for another challenge that ended up being doable because we had experienced the challenge before and knew that we could get through. So here's to building up our fortitude. Yeah.
Fortitude is a good word.
It is.
Here's to the preparation of whatever's on the horizon.
Oh, yeah. Enjoying the journey while learning from the journey and preparing for the next journey.
Oh, that's deep.
It's not. It's not.
I went just like this.
Yeah.
I just started off like I was really about to like do a step routine.
Yeah.
And it was like.
And then I was like, all right.
Yeah. My drink is getting low.
Yeah, me too. So you know what that means.
It's time to go. We thank you so much, family, for joining us. And like all the times that you joined us, especially now, it's very special for our viewers and our listeners. We thank you for taking your time out because your time is valuable. So this means a lot. What also means a lot is your support. You can support in so many different ways, but for right now, the best ways you can show your love and support is by commenting, by rating us for our listeners, rating us, maybe leave a voice message for you guys who use Anchor. Let us know. We want to hear your words of affirmation because sometimes it's tough to get up and set this stuff up and share. But whenever we can see that like, or whenever we get a new subscriber, or whenever we hear words of affirmation, it's like fuel in our tank, you know, a battery in our back or whatever.
Yeah, no, people have been really encouraging.
Yeah, like
I
so
really,
it's been really like
Yeah.
like great, you know, and it's let us know that, you know, what we're doing matters to people. So
And if you're on
Yeah.
YouTube, you can certainly like and subscribe and share. Leave us a comment below just to let us know what you think. If you have any questions or if you decide to go through our 12 questions of Christmas with your mate, and let us know some of the answers that surprised you.
yeah. Also, let us know some of your highs and lows of 2018. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be great. We'd love to
Yeah.
read that and hear from you.
Absolutely. And I love to pray for you with those lows and to praise with you with
on.
those highs, man. Because that's
Praising. Pray and praise. I love it.
Pray and praise.
on,
Absolutely.
somebody. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's awesome.
So, till next time, guys, thank you so much again. Hopefully, we can get another episode out before the new year. We're going to try.
We're going to try.
We're going to try. But in the potential that we don't, have a very Merry Christmas. All right. Hope you're able to spend time doing what you want.
With the people you love.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to hear from you. Till later. We love you, family.
It's you and me, baby, against all odds. We got a good marriage because we serve a greater God. Good marriage.
Have you been keeping track of the whole R&B? Like,
Yeah.
King of R&B?
Babe,
If
I binged it. I really caught up with it
What?
yesterday.
I refuse. I've literally been
caught up
doing
with it because
quick scroll.
R&B is like what I grew up with. Quite possibly the reason why I'm here. So I was like, I want to see.
No, soon as R. Kelly started getting way too much votes, like I was like, yeah, this is
He's
not
talented.
my
He's a
time.
sicko. He's a sicko.
It's not worth my
But
time.
like he made some good R&B music though.
I mean, was it though? Like
Yeah.
the solid good ones, I could count on
Like
one
there,
hand.
like
The
there's
rest-
some when a woman's fed up.
Yeah, I said there's some solid good ones, but I'm sorry.
If I could turn back the hands
Well, that wasn't.
of time.
He didn't write that.
I mean, but he crushed it though.
The original was better.
Yeah, okay. It was Sam Cooke, right? Is that Sam Cooke? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Don't
I
judge
think
me
so.
if I don't know the right answer.
I think so,
But it sounds like a Sam Cooke song.
it does. But anyway, it was trash to me.
Yeah.
The whole argument was going downhill.
It's one of those questions like,
Why can't it
like,
just go
do you
by
throw the
number
baby
of
out with the
albums?
bathwater? Like,
No,
Bill
there's
Cosby did a horrible things. But you know, the Cosby Show was still good.
I don't think we should bring Bill Cosby into this situation. It doesn't make it any easier to process. I would
That's
just say,
true.
why not
That's
just
true.
why not at least go by album? So CD downloads,
At least.
whatever. It's kind of start
At
there
least.
first.
Start
because
there.
If you're young, you can't say that you're the king of something yet.
Yeah,
Just because
it's too soon.
You're
It's
hot
too
right
soon.
now, but you have to be able to have that longevity.
Yeah, it's just too soon. Like I listened to some of the guys' music who said it, who made this statement. I listened to it, and you know,
I refuse.
it's Chris Brown-esque in my opinion.